Okay, so hold on a sec. I'm glazing Saint Tontas because I said this. This to you is me glazing. And if you enjoyed that type of video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. More of that coming here.
I guess I better go subscribe to VXV Gacha.
All right, Akivan, you've been coming at me for some time now, man. You've been coming at me for some time. So you're saying I'm glazing Saint in a Tectone's comments again. Now, my comment is the following. Before anybody says it, yes, there is a causality to which both parties have participated to make it this, for lack of a better word, a shitstorm. What is this causality, you may ask? Mr. Pokey should have never tried to make fun of Saint Tontas and make him the butt of the joke in the entire gacha space for being this Kuroba, this, oh my god, this hyper glazing type of individual towards this particular video game. Ha ha ha, look at him. Oh my god, like I've never seen someone this defensive and this crazy about a video game before. Ha ha he he, right? And because at that point Saint didn't really have much going for him at the time, he thought that would be an easy dunk, and that's how Mr. Pokey came off as at the time. At least to me too. Did Saint react poorly to that? Absolutely, 100%. He went full Broly mode. Even I was in the AoE. The very person that now a lot of you guys want to say, oh, you're just over here biased and defending Saints and all that. What did he even do? If anything, he did me wrong in the past. But here's the thing: he was good to me in other moments. I was right with him in other moments. And guess what people do? And guess what adults do? We move past random misunderstandings and random crap, and you keep it going. That's what grown ass people do, especially grown ass men do. So I continue with saying the fact of the matter is, this type of extreme behavior should not be encouraged, and it only damages our freedom of speech online. Mr. Pokey, abort mission. And the reason why I'm saying Mr. Pokey abort mission, because when we look at the things at hand over here, I don't think Mr. Pokey wants to do this in the first place, because the public eye is not gonna have a good look with you. This is just literally bad PR. It's not helping your case at all. And second, if this is how you want to stand your ground to this level of extremism, well, what does that say about you in the eyes of everybody? And maybe someone else will do that to you, because now you're going to set precedent on what people can and cannot do online. And, well, guess what? Don't throw stones from a glass house, because Mr. Pokey has been caught multiple times, seen live, literally just sitting there eating food and consuming someone else's guide and content. So let's just say Mr. Pokey isn't necessarily innocent. So obviously the problem here is not React content. The problem here is Saint Tontas, and the fact that he has an issue with Saint Tontas, which, let's be honest, if we were all Mr. Pokey, 99% of us would also have a problem with Saint Tontas, considering how much he just kept beating the dead horse, even after having his quote-unquote victory at the start of the whole Mr. Pokey wanted to make him the butt of the joke of the community at the time. Man, these boys are fitting to spend a lot of money on them lawyers, man. I've never heard lawyers giving promotions to people, man. Kind of like me when I want to spend on my gacha banners. Actually, no, you can actually get promotions for your gacha banners through today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Buff. I don't know about you, but considering where I live, unfortunately, the rates when it comes to my gacha spending can be a little too high. And the only way for me to balance that is through today's amazing sponsor, Buff. If we go to buffbuff.com, you will notice that a Luna subscription is $3.30. If we go to my in-game store, well, you will notice that it's $6, which means I'm saving pretty much half of my money had I spent it on the game directly. Now, for you to do this, it is very simple. You just go to buffbuff.com. You can use my link in the description, or just buffbuff.com. Pick the purchase you want. You enter your information. Now, I would like to clarify that when it comes to Withering Waves specifically, you will require someone to log into your account real quick for probably like 2 minutes to do the purchase for you, as unfortunately, Withering Waves for some reason does not allow the service to be smooth like the Hoyo games. However, for the Hoyo games, you can just directly purchase it. There will be no one logging into your account whatsoever. I don't know why Kuro still has that issue, but I guess that's a thing. If we look here, for example, Arknight's Infield, a game that just released, also has a minus 50%. We all know the current Arknight's Infield situation. The devs aren't really generous currently. You're tempted to spend. Well, guess what? You don't have to spend full 100%. You can spend 50% through buffbuff.com. Use my link in the description below, or just buffbuff.com. Just use my link so they know you got there through me. Thank you, Buff, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. So, what are we talking about? What happened? What is this new development that got all of us here talking? Well, it seems like there's been an insane development when it comes to this. We've already talked about the lawsuit, which I will be honest, now that I've had more information and more time to think about it, when it comes to the lawsuit, I want Saint Tontes to win. If anything, let me rephrase that. We need Saint Tontes to win. The reason why you need Saint Tontes to win is because this type of lawsuit could literally set precedent for what you know and love in the internet, which is React content. React content could literally change forever through this. This is nuts. Because here's the thing. I feel like the way Saint Tontes went about transforming the content is fair use. If that's not going to be the case, I don't know, man. What does that say? Dude, as I mentioned, this is when you flash it across the stream, obviously with context, it's not glaze. Okay, Akivan, thank you very much. Okay, now, see, this is the problem, Akivan. It's like sometimes, maybe, just maybe, a lot of you guys that watch me do not have proper context, hear some shit about me from somewhere, from someone that's obviously just emotional and want an easy dunk and wants to shit on someone to make his day, and maybe they're not necessarily right. Maybe they don't have all the facts. And maybe you also should, you know what? Let me hear from the lion's mouth. Let me see what's up. What would change is bad faith reactions. Okay, let's talk about that. Critiquing someone's takes about a video game. I don't know about you, but that's not like bad faith. See, what happened to Ethan Klein is ultra mega, so obvious, no room for discussion, bad faith. That's just mega bad faith. Like, it's just bad. You should not be doing that at all, man. However, in here, if someone is going to go, you know what? You said this about these devs and this and that. Yeah, I don't think we should listen to this guy, Chad. I don't think this guy is the way to go. If this is what your definition is of bad faith, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't think it really clicks for me personally. I'm just saying. I get that people don't like Saint Tontes from good old Techie Mickey here. Bro left the gacha space, but the gacha space didn't leave him. So he understands that people don't like Saint Tontes, which, let's face it, chat. Type 1 if you can recognize why people don't like Saint Tontes. Type 2 if you're like, oh no, Saint, just angel, that's perfection. I get that people think he's made some rude comments, which, let's face it, 1,000,000% even Tectone can say that, nope, you probably shouldn't have said that. I said so, Tectone said so, and we're known to be running defense right now for Saint Tontes, all right? So no one is like saying what people are claiming we're saying, as in Saint has done no wrong. Saint clearly has done wrong. Does this warrant this type of stuff? Let's hear from the man himself. But falsely copyright striking his channel, spamming CSAM in his Discord for the uninitiated like myself earlier today. For those that don't know what CSAM is basically a Discord server raid when they spam CP, obviously illegal type of not safe for work content in the Discord, basically not harming not only the creator, but literally harming the audience themselves. You, the viewer, right now could literally be sitting on a Discord where you want to share your passion for these games with like-minded individuals, but without you even realizing, you get literally brigaded and attacked by stuff you have no business viewing, or no one should view at all, because it's literally just probably the most atrocious stuff you could see. And I've had earlier people in chat telling me that they have seen that and it is some of the most vile stuff they've ever fucking seen. This is what we've reached. This is the point of, in my opinion, no return. We gotta turn the volume the down now. I like hot water. I like a hot shower, but when the temperature goes too much, I don't know about you, I'm getting that shower. That shit is way too fucking hot. And attempting to dox him. So apparently, that's new to me. I did not know that. We're apparently attempting to dox the man, which, if anybody knows, that's yet another big no-no you don't do to people. I get to choose if I want to disclose my personal information or not on my identity. I control my identity, not some random guy online trying to find who I am. That's just not okay. It's time to turn the temperature down. Well said. I warned you that this will happen. I'll be honest, I did not think it will reach this much of a proportion. Like this big of proportions is something I've never imagined. That is way too big for my imagination. Because here's the thing. We didn't really have, in terms of gacha space, we didn't have like much patterns. I think this is a first. But apparently rules are meant to be broken. So here we are now, man. It's time to grow up and understand this has gone too far, 100%. And by growing up, I think what Tectone is trying to say is, let's stop being too emotional here. I know we all have a hate boner for Saint Tontes, but it's time to... Okay, so if we're fighting, I've made this example before, but I feel like it fits. If we're fighting, right, and I hit you hard, right, like I hit you super hard, I knocked the tooth out, and you're bleeding from your mouth, like you're literally bleeding. Okay, you're down. It's like you hurt me, man. Fuck, that's too much. What do you think we should do? One, keep wilding on the guy. Two, get help. Because okay, fight's over. The reason why when someone goes down and people come and break out the fight in case of a knockout, because if you knock someone out, you can keep punching the guy, you can keep doing it. But the reason why people stop you is because at that point you can literally cause permanent damage. That's why. So there's a time to stop. There's a time to break off the fight. There's a time to go, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. It's over. You got him. Stop. And this is where we're at. And if you fail to recognize this, if you are beyond, like your rage and your disdain for St. Thomas makes you fail to see this, I believe it is high time you watching right now with that particular type of emotion have to do some self-searching, some soul searching or self-searching. I don't know which one works the best here. Look at the man or woman in the mirror and go, okay, what the fuck am I doing here? Because this is obviously way too much, and this level and this type of investment in this type of stuff and this type of sentiment towards some person you just see online that happens to have to be ruining, in your opinion, to be ruining the space in which you share opinions and passion about video games with other people. I don't know about you, but I don't feel like that deserves that much emotion, and this much emotion, especially negative emotion towards the guy. I'll be real, for the first time since the drama started, considering the newly added, especially this one, false lock upright striking. Here's the thing. I didn't feel too bad for him because A, he seems like he has what it takes. He seems confident. You know, he has what it takes. He has the money. He has everything. Great. Two, oh my God. Thank you for the raid. Oh, I appreciate you, baby. Thank you very much. Hey, chat. Saint chat. Some shield wall. I keep getting jumped out here in these streets. So help a brother out because certain things, all right? For being here, Saint. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. I'm truly, truly sorry for what's happening to you, man. I'm a little emotional. I was literally about to mention your name and saying when it comes to the copyright strike, Saint, I'll be honest, I kind of didn't, I'm like, Saint got what it takes. He exhibited a certain level of confidence in things. He have the means. He'll beat it. And plus, I think when you look at it, he's right. Like, obviously, he's probably going to win this. Anybody that's somewhat initiated in this topic, he knows what's up. However, CSAMing Discord when now even the audience, the audience who has nothing to do with this, like you guys are literally just here to absorb and take in the entertainment and the chaos, whatever you want to call it. You literally go, not only try to CSAM the audience who tries to associate with the guy, but also you attempt to dox the man and try to get him privately in his private life. What is CSAM? Okay, for the new guys here, CSAMing is when you get brigaded by a bunch of Discord bots, like your Discord server. It's literally what's happening right now. My Discord server. It's basically your Discord server gets brigaded by a bunch of people, and they spam some things that they shouldn't be spamming, like CP. That's not CSAM? Okay, what the fuck is CSAM? I'm confused. It's another word for CP. CSAM is like basically a bunch of raiders coming into your Discord server and spamming CP. The gore spammers count too. Oh, okay. Saint blamed me and other CCs for the CSAM. All right, Pixel Tree, let me just address this real quick, because I said this before and I'll say it again. The reality of the matter is, when you're hit with something this crazy, you try to make sense of it all. And when someone is trying to make sense of something that makes no sense as to why it would even happen in the first place, guess what they're going to do? Is it my friends? Is it my viewers? Or is it my ops? Yo, chat, which one do you think it is? If you're St. Chanchas and this happens to you, which one do you think you're going to assume done this? He doesn't care. He's lying. He's not lying. He's assuming. He's assuming. And here's the thing. Chat, type 1 if you think that's a safe assumption. Type 2 if you're like, oh, dude, that's like ultra mega reach. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's like my chat and Saint's chat, of course. Because to me, personally, if I'm trying to make sense of it all, the first thing I'm going to think about is the ops. I mean, it just makes sense. I'm just saying. And that's the thing, man. So, like, you have a bunch of people come to your Discord server spamming CP when the audience itself is now being targeted by obviously some things that should not even be happening in the first place, because the things have escalated to a degree that have no business getting escalated to that point at all. And so here we are, man. When now even the audience is literally getting dragged into content that their eyes should not even see, illegal content. Why? Because we happen to have a problem with a guy that happens to say shit that you disagree with about a video game. Because of a guy that at some point, the origin, the zero of all this, is once he was trying to be made the butt of a joke back in when he started. Oh, look at him. He glazes that game too much. Yes, did Saint Tontas, of course, contribute to escalating this to this degree? Of course. I mean, Saint is, I don't think we can say Saint is an angel. He's a good-hearted dude. I can't say golden-hearted. My apologies, Saint. Too bad. You don't have a heart of gold. You're a good dude. You have a good heart, but not golden. Sorry. That shit bronze or something. I don't know. So, bro has a good heart. And, he's just trying to do his thing. He's out here doing his thing. But, sometimes him doing his thing is, a bit of an asshole shit, all right? Let's call it and say it. Hey, Saint pop off. You have a problem with Saint. Saint has a problem with you. Oh, boy. Like, that shit does not end well. That shit, he has proven he does not take kindly to that type of behavior. That's for sure. So, where does this leave us? Well, guess what? I'm afraid we have reached a point where I feel like a lot of people that have an issue with Saint Tontas kind of have to look within, look at the person in the mirror and go, okay, what the fuck is going on here? Why am I allowing myself to have this much hatred towards someone who, when you look at the facts, maybe isn't really that deserve as much as people think? Here's the thing. I feel like now, considering what's happening now, regardless of the size of everything, I feel like it's time to simmer down a little bit. Because here's the thing. I will be honest, since the start of this whole drama, I just wanted to make sure one thing is clear. I'm kind of starting to feel really bad for Saint right now. Because I'll be real, when it comes to these specifically, especially CSAM the Discord, and like you're literally attacking the audience at this point, and then you literally try to dox the man in his private life. You're trying to come at him privately now? Come on. We're doxing ninjas now? We're doxing... Come on. What the fuck are we doing out here? This is insane. So, my invitation would be to put your bias aside, because obviously some of y'all in my YouTube especially are so biased. I see y'all. Every time I try to talk neutrally about Saints, I see y'all. I see the dislike ratios. I see the comments. I see y'all. I know I'm getting jumped out here in these streets. I know that. I know I don't have much to, much of a, let's just say, a built-in audience of my own to just, go, no, this is not what's happening. This is not what this is. But if you want to paint me as biased, I'm afraid that when it comes to this particular situation and how much it developed now, if anyone is biased, I'm afraid to say it might be just you. Food for thought. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Take care.